Welcome to Minute with Mary. It's a podcast dedicated to network marketing and unleashing your confidence. So crank up the volume, get out your notepad, and let's turn your side hustle into the business of your dreams. Hello, everyone, and welcome. My name is Mary Larsen. I'm an independent Younique presenter and the host for this podcast. And I'm really pumped because today's episode is all about being a white status presenter. This is like taking your first big step. Now, I do want to apologize if my voice sounds a little funny. It is currently spring in Rhode Island, and Rhode Island is the tiniest state in all of the United States of America, and it's also been voted as having the worst pollen and allergies for the spring of 2019. So if I sound a little raspy or a little sultry, whichever way you hear it, I apologize. That's what's going on. But alas, as a podcaster, I need to push on through. So we're going to dive into a little bit more about this episode. But before we do, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button. When you hit subscribe in your podcast app of choice, it will be automatically sent to your device. And if you're listening to this on Facebook, I do recommend that you check out the podcast app on an iPhone or maybe Stitcher or Google Play if you're on Android. They're just great things that can bring you awesome knowledge that don't take up data. That's the magic thing. When you're listening on Facebook or YouTube and you're not necessarily in Wi-Fi, it uses your data. But when you have a podcast directly downloaded to your phone, your data is saved. Hallelujah. All right, let's get into the show. So I took Italian for 8 years of my life. I probably should be able to speak it a lot better, but I'll be real with you. I don't remember much. I remember a lot of food, but aside from that, I don't really remember a lot of the verbs and other words. When I went to Italy, I've been to Italy 3 times. When I went there, I took like a little pocket dictionary because you really need to know key words when you go over there to understand street signs or just basic conversation. And I feel like when you join Younique and you are working towards being a white status presenter, you need a little cheat sheet. You need that little guide, that dictionary that helps you understand terms that you've never necessarily heard before, especially if Younique is new to you. So that's what this episode is going to be about. First off, presenter. Yay, you are now a Younique presenter. That means that you are someone who distributes Younique products. You are a sales rep. So as you go through being different phases of Younique, as you go up to different presenter statuses, your color status will change. But from here on out, when you refer to yourself or refer about yourself to other people, you can say that you are an independent Younique presenter. Now, your sponsor is the person who recruited you, who you joined underneath. They are there to hopefully guide you, give you some team groups that you can check out, some different daily operation tasks to help you succeed. If you don't know who your sponsor is, you can reach out to Younique Corporate. They can help you. And also there'll be a section on your website to help you see who not only your sponsor is, but also your elite status upline, the people who are further up in the chain of command who can help guide you. Now, the first tricky word is here, PRS. That means your personal retail sales. This is what you as a presenter personally sell, whether over your lifetime, whether over a 3-month period, or over a monthly period. Now, in your website, in an area called your back office, you'll be able to see this. And all 3 of those things are very important. Your lifetime sales, especially as you begin, are important to start to get some of that traction. And then as you move up further in the ranks, your PRS, your personal retail sales, not only matter over lifetime, but they matter by keeping you active over 3 months and also each month. That being said, to be a qualified white status presenter, to have gotten your first promotion, you are going to need to sell 125 PRS. Okay, personal retail sales. So maybe you join and you decide that you want to buy the liquid foundation, the bundle that comes with the liquid foundation, the concealer, the primer, all that stuff. That contributes to your PRS. Maybe you decide to get the skincare bundle that is available for within your first 30 days as well. It's really discounted. Guys, if you have not yet done that and you're still within your first 30 days, I totally recommend getting both of those bundles. They're going to be the biggest discount you can have on them. So that contributes to your PRS. Maybe you are able to rock the 40 Epic Mascara and your friends start purchasing it from you right away. That contributes to your PRS. So as soon as you hit that 125 personal retail sales, you are officially a white status entry-level presenter. Congratulations. Now, company wholesale sales is abbreviated as CWS. That is what you and your entire team, say you sponsor somebody, sells each month. The difference with wholesale sales is that they take out your commission. So your commission as a white status presenter is 20% of whatever you've sold. So say you sell or purchase $100 US worth of product, you are going to get $20 commission in 3 hours. Like, we get paid in 3 hours. Isn't that amazing? If you need money now, you can go out and sell stuff and you are going to get paid on that. So 20% commission while you are the entry presenter status of white status, which is phenomenal. I mean, even if you're doing this to have kind of that wholesale discount for yourself, it's a great 20% off discount. So anything you purchase for yourself, you need to think that it's actually going to be 20% off for you. It's not necessarily 20% off when you purchase, but you will be repaid that 20% in 3 hours. And then when anybody purchases from you, you will get that payment in 3 hours as well. So where do you get paid, right? Like, how does this even work? So you're going to be getting an email from an organization called Pay Quicker. And Pay Quicker is our payment method. They're kind of like this bank payment method that Younique pays 3 hours later, and then they pay you. Now, you can use Pay Quicker almost like a PayPal. You can use that money to purchase things on your Younique website, or you can have it transferred over to a bank account of your choice. You also, after getting $50 of commission, okay, once you've earned $50 worth, you will be getting a purple debit card sent to you. And you can use that debit card anywhere. You can use it to be making purchases online. You can be using it at restaurants. You can be doing all sorts of things with it. It is amazing. And it's great for those of you who really want to make sure that your finances are separated between your personal finances and your Younique finances. So what I recommend to my team in the beginning is to use that purple card on everything that could be a business expense. Maybe you are doing thank you cards. Maybe you are purchasing makeup for yourself. Whatever it is, the more you can utilize that purple card, that Younique card, that Pay Quicker card for those things, the more separated it's going to be. So it'll be easier for you. So when you begin joining, you are going to start earning 20% commission from day one, even on your very first order, whether it's placed through you, through a friend of yours, as long as it's going through your website, you will receive 20% commission approximately 3 hours after the sale. That is phenomenal, right? So incredibly good. So what I recommend is to let people know about this right away. You know, even if you don't have your kit yet, maybe you purchased your kit right today and you want to start selling. You can share pictures of yourself if you've already purchased the product as a customer. You can share pictures of other Younique presenters rocking the product. And this is really where you want to reach out to your sponsor. What I recommend to my team is to make back that money to get that commission so that you've paid yourself back for the kit as soon as you can. You know, like, yes, our kit is relatively inexpensive. It's a great discounted price on amazing products. But if you can pay yourself back for that right away, you are already rocking at life. So don't necessarily wait until your kit comes in to let family, friends, coworkers, neighbors know about it, especially if you already have been a customer and you can showcase that product on yourself. Now, your next goal when you're a white status presenter is actually to be looking to become a yellow status presenter. That is going to be your first big time promotion. You're going to be bumped up to 25% commission, and it's pretty attainable. What you need to do is sell $500 or 500 PRS, and then you are yellow status. And that's over your lifetime. So as your white status, as you're getting your feet wet, you're learning how to sell these products, you're learning how to talk about Younique. Your first goal is really going to be reaching towards that yellow status, that 500 lifetime PRS. Congratulations again. I'm excited for you. You're white status. You rock. Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Minute with Mary podcast. I would love to connect with you because I don't know if you're listening. You're just like out there and you're a download number to me, but I don't know where you are. And I don't know what you think about this episode. So please reach out to me on social media. Use that hashtag Minute with Mary and connect with me. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if there's topics that you'd like to be brought up, who you'd like to see interviewed. You name it. I'd love to do it. And if you feel like this provided value in your effort to expand your dream business, please, please, please do me a favor. Leave an honest review and rating in your podcast app of choice. Share this episode with a friend or your team because word of mouth is really the best way that podcasts get get found. And if you want to hear more of me in the podcast that I produce along with this one, you can. I'm going to let you know. I'm a huge nerd. So right now I'm podcasting hardcore about Game of Thrones. I love to podcast about Outlander. I have a podcast about Gilmore Girls. I have a podcast about a lot of different things. So you can find out all of my podcasts by heading to maryandblake.com. Blake's my husband. He does a bunch of the podcasts with me, and he has an even thicker accent than I do. Well, as for now, thanks so much for listening. My name's Mary Larsen. Get out there and unleash your confidence.